Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Throes of Fate, the sometimes comedic D&D podcast. I like the spirit, Mo. I like the spirit. The sometimes comedic D&D podcast and video. This is my first time saying it has video, so bear with us. But we're going to go around and introduce your players for this entire campaign. If they stay. We're gonna start off with Hannah.
Well, my name is Hannah. This is actually my first D&D campaign ever, so I'm really excited, kind of nervous, but mostly excited. And I can't wait to start this adventure with everyone.
Hi, my name is Michaela. I have played a couple of D&D one-off campaigns, but this is my first kind of long-form adventure, so I'm so excited to be here.
My name is Jonathan Curran. I am a veteran in D&D. No, I've done 3 or 4 campaigns. I played all the way to level 7, so I have some experience. Super excited to be doing a long-form campaign with new people, new DM. It'll be super exciting. So,
hello, my name is Justin Tudhill. I've played a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. I've done a little bit of D&D in my day. I love fantasy. So I'm ready to have some fun with these folks. And over to our illustrious Dungeon Master. He told me in private that he likes Dungeon Master more than Game Master because we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Correct. Indeed.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing quite well, thank you, Justin. I am Austin. I will be your Dungeon Master for today. I've been playing D&D for the better part of 10 years. My dad actually started me out on Advanced Dungeons & Dragons. I had to use Thaco as a child. It did not go well in my brain.
What did you just call me?
Thaco. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyways, with that all being said, introductions out of the way. Y'all ready to start?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. So it's going to hopefully show up on screen right now, but we are on the continent of Meira, a continent once emblazoned with war, which now rests at an uneasy peace between the 3 regions. In the east, fortified by a mountain range, lies the Kingdom of Brecht, a monarchy that is focused on order, predictability, and no magic. In the northwest is Sylvessex, a plutocracy where any and all come to sell their wares and make a living. And finally, in the south is Malika, a magic-centric region comprised of smaller tribes and groves living in harmony. Every 2 years, the regions band together to signify to the continent their commitment to peace and friendly competition by hosting the Summit Games, where each region sends their best fighters to prove who is on top. We start our journey at Summit Stadium, and the surrounding town, where each region is able to bring their culture to one another and exchange goods, services, and information. And more specifically, we start in the stadium itself. So, this is the day of the opening ceremony. Many people kind of flooding in, but not everyone's here quite yet. No fighting's really going on until later this evening, so it's relatively full of the stadium, but it's not quite at peak capacity yet. We zoom in on Section C, row 137, seat 7, where we find...
Fennan. Hello. All right, I'm ready for these games. What is it that I see?
Yes, so currently happening in the stadium right now, you're seeing representatives, bureaucrats, and leaders from each of the regions kind of coming together in the circle, shaking hands and such, signifying that peace is upon the continent and everything's going swimmingly. Some entrance music is being played in terms of each country's anthem. Other than that, though, nothing too crazy. You're just here because you already have a ticket, and you're just like, well, I had nothing better to do this morning. So you're just sitting in the bleachers. What would you be doing? Just watching, reading, notes?
I would definitely be people watching. I'm all of the different cultures coming together would be a very bizarre sight for me. Mm-hmm. I am also specifically looking for someone, although I'm not putting energy into tracking them down right now. I'm kind of looking for maybe a focal point, something about the opening ceremonies that would catch my eye, if there is anything going on currently.
You notice that in the stadium, so as you're just looking around and such, I'll give a more detailed description of it. So the stadium is actually almost divided into thirds. So it's an oval shape, but a third of the stadium is green, a third of it is yellow, and a third of it is red. Each of those regions and their colors signify the region of which the home country is coming from. So red is Sylvesix, yellow is Brecht, and green is Malika. For the opening ceremony, it's kind of people can sit wherever they want to sit. However, when the games begin, almost in a European football way, you get divided simply by your team just simply to stop causing any inter-regional rivalries or fights happening and breaking out, especially when mead and ale gets involved. It gets a little destructive at times. So other than that, though, it's Roman Colosseum-esque. You've got all the stands and the grandstands, and then it's a pretty deep, hallowed pit where all the contestants will be fighting. You're seeing banners and flags and stuff kind of strewn about the seats, just waiting for more and more people to come in. Other than that, though, you're just kind of seeing people from all over, especially in Malika. You're seeing a lot of different types of people. It is people who are bringing in magical wares and such. It's Loxodons, Leonins, it's goblins, minotaurs, humans, half-elves, dwarves. Like, the Malika region is very diverse. Brecht is more humanoid focused, a lot more elves, dwarves, and humans themselves. And then Sylvesix is also kind of a hodgepodge. You notice that Brecht seems very more uniform, and Brecht is the more quiet of the three regions. They're more respectful, almost golf clapping a lot of the times people come out. Sylvesix is kind of watching the game, but a lot of them have their own notes out. You know Sylvesix to be more of a betting region. Think of them as the FanDuel region of everything. They're going to be the ones placing the most bets on things, keeping track of odds. And Malika's just as loud as they want to be. They're having a grand old time, just whooping and hollering, not only for their people, but for everyone. Malika's kind of just like, yeah, let's go. So that's what you're seeing in the environment right now.
And am I sitting in my home country's area, or... Yeah, okay.
You are.
So
yeah. You're on the border, though. You're right next to where the Sylvesix region is. You're pretty much like where you are. Sylvesix is maybe one or two benches down. So there's going to be a little bit of overlap between the two.
Okay. I definitely am interested in the hullabaloo that's happening with the Malika people, because there have to be creatures in this group that I've never seen before, more than likely. So... do I see anyone in that area using magic at all?
You do. There's a couple of wizards kind of doing parlor tricks for kids and such, or creating food and water. Clerics are creating food and water just to sell for their wares. And then you're also, weirdly enough, seeing an older wizard just snapping his fingers and polymorphing into different things every time. He'll go sheep, he goes plant, he goes just anything that you can think of. He's just cycling through, and all the kids around are just bewildered, like, just going crazy about it, which you have never seen magic this brazenly used before. This is unheard of to you. You're almost looking around for guards. You're like, are they going to catch this guy? Like, what is happening?
Yeah, I internalize kind of the shock of witnessing, especially the polymorph. And as you said, I would probably look around looking for either Brechian royal guard or people who look like they are armor clad with authority. But at the same time, there's like an excitement that's growing in me because I have the ability to use magic, and growing up where I did, I'm not allowed to use it. So I almost want to inquire even closer about these people and their culture. I don't know if that's possible, if I can get up from where I am, or how far away it is, or...
Before you can get up, you see someone also pretty boisterous, but a Brechtian himself, kind of coming down with what looks as though it's 2 hot dogs in hand, and we find...
hello, you guys find, Drayden? I'm not gonna say anyone.
Just Drayden. Yeah.
He is a very soldierly-looking young man, around 22 years old, about 5'11". He has white hair that goes gray and then kind of black towards the tips with different streaks, a lot like a gray wolf. On his back, he has a straight longsword. Looks like it's never been touched, though. Not the handle, not the blade. Looks like he's never used it in fighting, even in practice. But the pommel of that sword has a bright blue gemstone. And that blue is the same blue as his eyes. He comes in. Did you say I was carrying food?
Yes, you were carrying what looks to be 2 hot dogs.
Looks to be 2 hot dogs? walks in, sits down next to this fella who seems like he's giddy with excitement, but not letting it out while he's looking at different mages do their thing. Hello, sir.
No. Oh.
I have two of these high temperature pups. Would you care to take one yourself?
Yeah, sure. If you're offering, I wouldn't. I could eat.
Yeah, take one of
Thank
these.
you.
Also, you have an interesting look to you. Could you
Thank-
give me a little description about? Could you give me a description about, like, you know,
You couldn't.
where you're from?
You just couldn't like organically
No.
track back over that. You had to
No.
put it on blast. I forgot to do my character description. Yeah, no. So this is what I look like. Yeah. Absolutely. No problem, friend. I can tell you what I look like.
Yeah, I mean, I can see you.
Yeah, I know you
can
can,
see you
so
right now, but
Not an issue.
I like it when people tell me what they look like too.
Yeah, I do too. It makes for a good story. All right, so what you see in front of you is a slender humanoid. I say humanoid because, for the most part, unless you were very close to him in proximity, he looks like a human. He has pointed ears, but they're kind of an accented pointed ear. It's very obviously not a wood elf or any other kind of elf. His garb is this long flowing robe that is dark blue and gray on the outside, and it almost like shimmers in the light, like there's like something special about it, I guess, in that regard. On the inside you can see, because it's like a very flowy robe, that on the inside it's like midnight black. And there's a little when he moves around and shuffles, because the robe is not cloth, it is made of metal. And he has a staff, and he has long blonde hair that's pulled back tight in a ponytail, and he has wrappings all up his arms, up to his hands, and along his collarbone. You could see that. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's everything.
Would you like any tomato sauce in your forge, pup?
Absolutely not. I hate tomato sauce.
Oh, really? You just raw dog it?
Yeah, absolutely. No other way to do it. I don't even need water.
Nice.
Don't even need water.
You seemed really excited about the people doing magic up here.
Do you see them?
Yeah. Are you from Brett too? Because it's weird seeing all this stuff.
I've been sitting here kind of contemplating how in the world are they able to just do magic like that? They're just doing it all over. That one dude turned into a fish, and then a fox, and then a rabbit,
sheep too,
and then some striped thing that smells awful. A skunk.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen a skunk, but it's
fine.
really cool to learn from you.
I'm full of knowledge.
While this is happening, we see someone from the Sylvestics region coming down, handing out flyers across the bleachers, but you have a ticket of your own in the same row, just on the Sylvestic side of things. We find
Ayla Burnshade. She is a 5'2", kind of small in stature wood elf. She has 2 French braids in her auburn hair that go kind of the length of her neck. She's wearing various earth tones, lots of linen, a little bit of leather as well. Like she's wearing an off-white linen top with a green, like long vest and little leather accents. She has a short bow slung around her back and a cloak as well. And she's got a little necklace with acorns on it, so a bunch of acorns. Not quite a choker, but like a little bit longer than that. And she sits down. She's handing flyers to everybody as she's going down. And even if the people don't take the flyers, she like sticks them in their pockets. She is advertising for the Cirque du Cosmos.
do you give flyers to those two?
Yes. Hello, friends.
Oh, hello there.
Hello!
I walk up to them and I cast a druid craft that creates little spectral fairies, and I say, come to the Cirque du Cosmos. Would you like to have some flyers?
I'm trying to kill the bugs.
They almost dissipate the moment you try to go. They just vanish.
Dragon, just enjoy your pop. We would love.
Never seen a minor illusion before.
You were covered in flies.
I go over and try to hand them.
Before you, the flyer is a black and white poster, which almost has because it's Cirque du Cosmos, and almost a cosmos feel. They have stars littering the back, and you see the abstract image of a 3-top circus, red and black, beckoning you to please come to the circus. We are open at all times in all seasons.
If you keep your flyers, you get 20% off, and if you buy your tickets today, you get 50% off.
The moment she says that, the flyers start triggering and words start appearing on the flyer. 20% off in the future, 50% off today.
We have to buy them today, then.
That's the best deal.
50%? That's what I got these dogs for. Pops.
It's that would be 5 silver pieces if you're buying them today. But I'm not the one actually taking the money. That's my friends over in the People's Promise in the market over there. So if you head over there later, you can give them your 5 silver pieces and get a ticket to the Cirque du Cosmos.
What exactly would we see at the Cirque du Cosmos? Is it more of these spectral fly things that you've got?
Oh, yeah. Well,
that was fascinating.
Oh, wait, thank you. Well, you definitely would see some of those. You'd see we have a ton of acts. We have sword throwers, acrobatics. We have beast tamers. Anything you could imagine, and all the magic you could ever imagine too.
Just tons of magic. Just tons of magic.
Tons of magic, tons of illusions and tricks, and yeah. It's
sword throwers are good with swords.
Hi, maybe you should finish what's in your mouth before you continue talking.
The sword throwers are really good with swords.
They're very good with swords. Sometimes they throw them right into the audience too, on little targets that pop out.
Do they ever teach people how to be better with their swords?
Yeah. I think so. I've learned a few things from a couple of the sword throwers myself.
While this conversation is happening, someone who's just been kind of exploring the stadium, getting to understand more of the land, approaches, and we find
Zalaria Venvir. She is also kind of like a smallish half elf. She's got like long flowing, like kind of like wavy midnight black hair. She's kind of like pale because she spends a lot of time like indoors, kind of like reading. And she's also got these like piercing, like pale blue eyes as well. She's wearing like some light kind of like leather armor. She's got a backpack with her full of all her things, and attached to that is kind of like her staff that she carries around. And she's also got a cup of coffee in her hand because she loves her coffee.
Early morning.
And what is she doing at this point? She's exploring the area.
So you're just, as someone who's not necessarily used to seeing all these different cultures, you're just walking around the stadium right now, getting a feel for them, and you just bought a random ticket. You had no particular allegiance to going back to the Malika region, and so you find yourself in Section C, row 137, to seat 6, next to Finnan, but you walk in on this conversation of sword swallowers, and can I get trained to be a sword thrower and things? It's a very strange conversation to walk into.
Hi. So I saw some flyers are being passed out. Can you tell me a little bit about what this is?
Hello there, friend. Yes, these are flyers for the Cirque du Cosmos. Passes one over.
Oh,
they do a lot of magic. That's what they're known for.
Oh,
kind of,
okay.
right?
Yeah, that one of the things. Yes.
Cool.
Definitely.
Cool. She takes a sip of her coffee. All right. When is this taking place?
7 nights a week, every night of the week, over in Sylvessex.
Sylvessex.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, I will consider going to that. All right.
And if you go today, it's
50% off if you buy your tickets.
Do the thing! I'm talking to the flyer in her hand. Do the thing!
The flyer once again shimmers 50%
Ooh.
off.
That is cool.
The paper's magic.
That it is. Nothing gets past you. Yeah, one.
He's a very observant one, isn't he?
I would catch it.
He is. Whatever it is. When does the show take place? Is it throughout the day? Is it in the evening? Is it something?
It's in the evening. Yeah, it's every evening. Though there's always something going on at the Cirque du Cosmos. There are a ton of stands that are around the outside of the main tent with illusionists and card tricks, and sometimes I'll be over there doing some illusions as well. Fortune tellers.
Do they have clowns?
There are some clowns, yes. You don't.
Okay.
I take it you're not a fan of clowns.
They're a little creepy.
Yeah, they're not everybody's cup of tea, but you can. It's okay. They're nice people. They're nice people.
You two hear clowns. The Brecht boys hear clowns. You have a vague idea. The circus is not really a thing in Brecht. You're not used to what they're talking about. So fortune tellers, illusionists. This is all magic based, and so you just readily assume a clown is almost a magical being of some capacity you just never heard of before.
And this clown character, are they benevolent?
I wouldn't say they're benevolent. They are
Evil.
I wouldn't say they're evil either. They make people laugh. They're
Cry.
Through a magical means.
They wear some of them are magic, but they have face paint. Sometimes they have a big red nose that they put on top of their actual nose
To disguise their
terrifying.
identity.
It is
haunt
a
your
sort
dreams.
of disguise. Yes. So
Zalaria seems pretty scared about him. I don't know if I want to meet one of these wizards of
really not helping
laughter.
the business here.
Sorry, you don't like clowns.
Don't worry about it. There
The
are
clown.
plenty of other things to experience other than the clowns, and they're not scary. I promise.
Do they take over your mind to make you laugh?
No,
Just your
not,
soul.
not at all.
Oh my god, I don't know if I want to go to the circus, guys.
Well, hold on. There was other things she said.
They
She
take
said
over your
something
soul
about-
there.
Sorry.
So I want to know where you all are
Exaggerate.
from as well. I want to know where you're from. Where?
I am Brechtian. I was raised in a monastery, a very sheltered life. I couldn't tell you much about Brecht proper because I haven't really traveled much. That's why I'm so excited to be here and see all these crazy things that I could have never imagined.
That explains the clown thing.
These magical creatures.
The magical clowns.
Magical creature clowns. Clown creatures.
I'm sorry, what are your names? I don't
Oh.
think I know any of your names.
My name... Oh, go ahead.
Alis.
Alis, I'm Zalaria.
My name's Fennin.
Sorry, what?
Fennin.
Finland?
Exactly. Yep. You can call me whatever you'd like.
Okay, nice to meet you, Finland.
I'm Drayden.
Training.
Mhm.
Okay, easy. Nice.
Nice to meet you all. He ate one of my pups.
Your puppies?
No, the Forge pups.
Yeah, you know
okay.
Forge Pups to be a pretty popular concession in the Brecht area. It's very hearty. It's a mix of bread and almost like a sausage of some capacity. You're not used to it. You've just seen it around since you've been here.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, those look interesting.
Did you
Yeah.
eat mine too?
Yes.
While that just happened, in the middle of the arena, basically every single region was having almost their color guard come out, like standing their flags and such, doing the national anthem, concluding that, almost having a marching band playing their anthem. And once all the pomp and circumstances happened, the host brings out the former winner of 2 years ago's Summit Games. You see an elderly turtle, and he's just kind of almost like shambling out. How this guy won, you have no idea. He does not look like a formidable fighter. But the host beckons the turtle to come to him and says, "Now for the crowd, we are going to let everyone, and by everyone I mean one bench, come play a game. Now, Lenog, please choose a bench." And then Lenog summons what appears to be this giant bowl with a bunch of small pieces of paper in it, shuffles his hand around, and then picks a paper up. And then he leans, or he casts prestidigitation on his own voice to make it a booming voice across the whole audience can hear, and says, Section C 137. Come play the prize game. You would all know, or at least you would know, Section C-137 is the row that you are all sitting at.
That's us. That's
What?
where we're sitting. That is where we're sitting.
Come, C-137. Please calm down. Wave to the crowd.
No, let's go, dude.
I mean,
Alright, if he's waving, I'm waving.
Yeah, you're little.
Oh my god, jolting down.
Lenog like turns to the host and where's Section C? And then looks, the way, yes, hello, come. And then a couple of guards from the top of the steps come down and usher you on to the Coliseum field. When you are stepping on the Coliseum field, you guys are almost in the nosebleeds in a way. This is a massive arena. It is almost a 200-foot radius of just nothing in there but gray, or gray yellowish sand, and then you have the two people standing in the center. Lenog beckons you, come. Hello, everyone. You eventually arrive at the center. Speak your names out. I'll let the whole crowd hear. What's your name?
Alice.
Alice.
Fennan?
Say it again.
Fennan.
Finland, I think.
Fennan.
Fennan.
It's a lot more people than I thought it was, so I'm a lot quieter now. My name's Drayden.
Drayden. And
Zalaria.
Zalaria. Well, you four are going to play a little game.
Ooh, I love
Are you
games.
up for it?
Sure. Love games.
Wonderful.
Here.
The host takes over. Understanding Lenog's going to kind of just ramble on for a little bit. Your job is going to be, Lenog is going to cast Mirror Image, and you need to identify which Lenog is the real Lenog. The winner gets a grand prize. The other three will get something else. Everyone ready?
What's the prize?
Sure.
That's a great question. You'll find out. And so Lenog casts Mirror Image, and before you, this one turtle becomes 4. I need each of you to make me a perception check, please.
First roll of the game.
Woo!
Remind me how to do this, guys. Okay, what am I adding to it?
Go to your.
While they're resolving that, what did you get, Alice?
23.
23. You, Finnan?
Yeah.
19.
19. What did you get, Drayden?
18.
18?
19.
19. Incredibly high rolls. Well done. Lenog creates his duplicate, but one of the duplicates sneezes, and Lenog forgets to do the other 3 duplicates to also sneeze with him. And so you all identify pretty immediately that number 2 is Lenog. And then Lenog's like, let's try that again, shall we? And then Lenog once again casts Mirror Image, but this time he somehow amplified it. Now there are 5 Lenogs instead of just the normal 4. Roll again.
No.
Did you get it? The first.
No, I
okay. I was
did the
like,
first nat 20, but dang.
Is good roll? Good roll? We'll start with this. What did you roll?
26.
Oh, do y'all have the highest perception in the game? Good God.
Did you roll a 20?
A 19.
That-
Okay, I was like,
22.
26, 22,
21.
21,
7.
7. So one of you needed to fail eventually. Good God. So, once again, Lenog splits this time with having 5 total Lenogs on the board instead of 4. You are bewildered. They all look identical. You are just so shook. You have no idea. You're going to take a wild guess. You 3 realize that Lenog has a ring on one of his fingers that only one of them has. The other 4 do not have that same ring on his finger. Only one of them has this ring on his middle finger. So you say number 4. You all say number 1. And it was number 1. I'm so sorry, Alice, but don't worry, you still get this. Lenog, from his hand, magically produces a little pin with his face on it. And he puts it on your cloak. There you are, right next to the acorn. Thank you for
so
playing.
much.
You're welcome.
Out of the microphone, say, "Come visit the Cirque du Cosmos."
No promo, please. Oh, actually, do go visit the Cirque du Cosmos. It's quite fun. Is it? Wait, hold on. 50% off today?
50% off.
You know what? Is your Cirque? Yeah. 50% off if you buy Cirque du Cosmos tickets today. 20% before the games are over. Right. Wonderful. All right, you three. Ready for the next round?
See, Eyeless, the K is not to blank, and he's getting very cocky.
This time it's 6 Lanogs.
Oh my gosh.
What'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
19.
19. You
No.
are so close.
No.
You're so close. You have a gut instinct, but you miss out. Almost in the deal or no deal way where the cases get shuffled. You have followed it the entire way until that very last shuffle, and you just can't pick him out in a crowd. You two realize that Lanog has almost like a traditional wizard hat on, but there is one Lanog at the very far right that has a single strand of hair placing out, and you are just barely able to perceive that. You do not. You think it's number 2, they think it's number 6, and it was Lanog number 6. I'm so sorry, Slayer, you are so close, but here, you get this. And it's the same pin that Aylis got with just Lanog, but this time he gives you a little thumbs up on the pin too. And it's actually, it's a little chromatic one, where whenever you kind of shimmer it in the light, it like smiles, and then does this.
Okay, that's kind of cute. Kind of cute.
Well, you two, you've done remarkably well tracking me down. It's now time for the final, hopefully, unless you two are just truly perceptive. Go for it.
I win.
What did you roll?
23.
23.
17's pretty good.
17 is pretty good, but with 7 Lanogs on the board, Drayden, your brain just, you cannot see that much that quickly, and you can't see it. You realize the smallest shift in the middle Lanog's right foot. He kind of gently twists his heel, and that is the only perceptible difference between them. He is actively locked in right now, trying to get y'all, but you notice it's the middle one. You think it's number 3. So sorry, Drayden, but you were so close. You did so good. Here you are. You get a life-size Lanog plushie.
Oh my god!
And it is literally a 5'8" giant Lanog plushie that is identical to what he looks like now. And it's like, and also it's voice command too. Go on, say you want a high five.
Lanog, can I get a high five?
The plushie, what is almost in a stationary position, magically does this.
Oh, I throw that high five in.
The plushie's face has kind of a neutral smile to it, and it becomes a big grin. Thanks for high-fiving.
Will it listen to anybody?
Unfortunately, no. Only the winner. Now, our grand prize winner. Fennen?
Nailed it.
Yes. It's hard hearing these days. You, sir, get this. And what you receive is a 3-day front row seat to the game's events for you and up to 5 other people. You have been given basically VIP seats to the remainder of the Summit Games. Everyone give a round of applause for Fennen!
Yeah.
And the entire audience was actually, in the first couple rounds, like, oh, this is easy. We can follow. It's almost like those cup shuffle games you find at baseball stadiums. But by number 7, they were just genuinely impressed that you were able to notice that, because nobody else was. And you get a really resounding round of applause from the entire audience.
Thank you. I'm good at pointing out differences.
Okay, that's enough of that. All right, everyone. Thank you. The host steps back in. Thank you all for playing. The guards will escort you back to your seats. And once again, congratulations, Fennen. Now, on to our next event, the singing of each national anthem. And you get escorted back to row C, or section C, row 130.
Congratulations, Fennen.
Thank you.
I think I had something in my eye. I think it's still something in my eye, actually. From that second round. But really great. Great job.
Yeah, I mean,
You deserved it. Oh.
thank you. I'm surprised you
Oh
were
my
able to. Sorry, I can't really talk around the. Turn to the side. Sorry.
Drayton's so locked in on having a life-size plushie of a winner of the games.
I think that might have been a better prize.
Than what I got.
I mean,
I got front row tickets.
It's life size. What is he doing to it?
As soon as I find 5 friends, I'm golden. 3-day vacation.
Whoa.
3-day experience, I guess.
Mm-hmm. You don't get any. There's no food voucher thing. It's just simply that you have a seat basically right by. You're gonna get front row seats to the action.
It says right here, no Forge Pups included.
No
What?
Forge Pups!
Yeah. We have to buy our own Forge Pups.
That's fine. I wonder, make Forge Pup!
Lenog?
The Lenog plushie says, "I'm sorry, I can't make Forge Pups."
That's fine. I still love you.
I love you too, Drayden.
Actually, guys, if you weren't doing anything for the next 3 days, I happened to not have any friends. Therefore, it would be amazing if I could share this experience with you guys. I mean, if you have your Cirque de Cosmo to do, and you have your coffee to drink, and you have your plushie to hold, I can go and find some other friends to...
I can bring the coffee.
Oh, you can... Yep, take it in one hand, and then coffee in the other.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess the other troops could hold down the fort for a little bit. It's just a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Alright, take it to you.
Cute.
The Lenog, grab ticket for me, please.
Understood. Lenog takes the ticket. Thank you. What's your name?
Fanon.
Fen.
There's no way the plushie doesn't know how to say my name. There's no way.
Fanon.
Do I sound funny? Is that why no one can pronounce anything I say?
You just speak quietly. I don't know what to tell you. The plushie's just having a conversation with you now.
I'm not a huge fan of your plushie.
I cover Lenog's ears.
It's okay, Drayden. I get that a lot. But thank you.
Sentient.
He's a tough turtle.
I'm getting a little scared of Lenog.
Don't be scared.
You said just put me in a glass case where I can watch you sleep.
Stop giving away my plans. No, so he doesn't actually say that. But yes, you now have these vouchers. You can continue watching the open ceremonies. It's just going to be more pomp and circumstance. The real events start happening around 6 p.m. tonight. Right now, you're hovering around 12:30 or so. You've got scribes and such coming in from each region, starting to do interviews with some of the bureaucratic officials and such. This is more the media day portion of the event anyways, as opposed to like the really starting out until the evening. So you can stick in the stadium if you'd like, or the town is yours to explore.
Oh, if we want 50% off,
Yeah.
we gotta go buy circus tickets as soon as possible.
And we have to attend.
That too.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
Whether you could buy
Hey,
it.
new friends, let's head over then. You
Yeah.
wanna...
Lead the
Yeah.
way.
Okay. So y'all are bouncing over to where the Cirque de Cosmos is?
Yep.
Alrighty. As Alis mentioned, you guys are actually going over to the People's Promise. The People's Promise is almost a giant market bazaar set in the Sylvestres region. When you enter the People's Promise, it is dozens and dozens and dozens of little tents and homemade shops and such, cottage goods, everything in between and beyond. And what's weird, though, is especially you three. You've been in Sylvester for a while. This is pretty normal for you. You three see relics and such and cultural artifacts from your own cultures. You see Brechtian artifacts. You see Malika artifacts. This is truly a catch-all. Whatever you want to buy, you're probably going to be able to find here. This isn't anything goes. You also see in the middle of this makeshift sort of town square, there is a giant bulletin board with a bunch of different posters. You can go inspect that if you'd like, but just know that there's a giant bulletin board. People are wandering by, looking at it, and kind of walking throughout. But you can also head straight over to the Cirque de Cosmos.
I've never seen so many things in one place. Are you guys familiar with all of this stuff?
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
You're completely unfazed.
Yeah, I've been here a few years now.
Where did they get it all? Where did they find it all?
Make a history check.
12.
You're not too well versed in how these artifacts came here, but you do know through either a mix of simply exotic auctions that some wealthy merchants might be able to attend, and also there's a couple of adventurers who maybe snuck into other regions to steal these things. There's some shady legality in this market right now, but simply because there is no documentation, there is no paperwork, these artifacts are simply found where they were found or purchased where they were purchased, and that is all that's needed to be known.
You know, it comes from here and there.
How eloquent.
Well, I recognize some of that jewelry over there. That's from Malika. So I think some of it's from, like, Malika. I don't know about the rest, though. It's really cool.
Do I see anything from that would pertain to the monastery at all?
Not a lot of religious artifacts are going to be here. You'll see some basic things that can be purchased for followers of Destinus, followers of Baron, followers of Helia, like, just because they're like, you got to appeal to the market. In the same way that there was, what was that campaign where it's like Elvis had shirts that were like, I love Elvis, and also buttons that were, I hate Elvis. Sylvestic's markets are kind of the same way. It's like, they'll sell to anyone. They do not care. They'll have religious symbology for any religion. Yeah, it is truly a catch-all, but nothing that's going to be almost holy relics. That's something they don't really break into, or if they do, it ain't gonna be in the public square.
I'm keeping a side eye on the jewelry and like brooches specifically.
Okay.
To see if I see any. I'm not hawking over it.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to see if I see any very particular things that might be in my mind.
None that's truly sticking out to you. None of the merchants are hawking you. They don't think you're interested. You're playing it off pretty well about like just a little side eye here and there. But none of them are really looking what you might be particularly interested in.
Yeah. I'm just walking on my merry way then.
Understood.
So none of you have been to Sylvestic's before, huh?
I haven't.
No.
I cannot say I have.
This is my first time out of Brecht.
Wow.
Also mine, actually.
Oh my. And how about have you? So you're from Malika?
Malika, yes,
Yeah.
but this is actually my first time in this area.
Yeah, I've only been in Sylvestic's for a short-ish time. I spend most of my time at the Cirque du Cosmos so far, but you know we get a lot of travelers from all over who go to the Cirque du Cosmos. So.
And where exactly is the Cirque du Cosmos? I mean, I know that it's here, but are you guys come from somewhere else?
Oh, you mean the people at the circus? Yeah, from all over.
Is it a traveling circus? Do you travel to the different regions?
It's a stationary circus. Sometimes, you know, they'll send a couple of people, a couple of performers to go to different regions to scout for performances. You know, that's how you find the most interesting people with unique talents. But it's a stationary circus.
Wow.
Interesting.
They look like warband tents.
Do you guys see that bulletin board over there? Oh my god.
That's hilarious. Rolling right through that statement.
Wait, what did he say? I wasn't even listening. I'm sorry.
That was hilarious.
What did you say?
No, you're good.
What'd you
It's the
say?
bulletin board.
What did you say?
No, I said they look like warband tents.
And then you rolled right through. You said, anyway, moving on.
Oh, that was awesome.
I will just say that I clocked that he said that, but I won't comment on it.
Understood.
Yeah, that went right above my head. Literally, and
Did you say you're approaching the bulletin board? Or
I
you're
pointed it
okay.
out. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
look at the bulletin board. And he's like, warband tents. And I'm like,
Let's get the chronology correct.
Warband did come first. When you look closer to the bulletin board, you see that while there's a mixing of like odd jobs and stuff, some of the bigger posters, there's a specific corner of it that's devoted to bounties. There are 3 posters that are listed for bounties. You see one is a retrieval mission, one is a hunt down mission, and then one is an information collection mission. You can look more into each of those, but all like from a distance, as you're not going up and inspecting it, all you can see like there's one that shows an object, one that shows a region, one that shows a person.
huh. That looks really interesting. She walks closer and she looks at him and the description for each one?
I can give that to you right now. On the first one is the one with the object. You see it's a sketch of what appears to be a magic amulet. It has almost a rhombus shape to it. And it says, retrieve stolen magic amulet, Mystic Mesa, 250 gold piece reward.
Oof. Okay, that's a lot of gold.
The next one you see is the one with the region. And it is, search for info on the whereabouts of a missing person in the pastures. The pastures being a region in Brecht. Can you two make a history check, please?
Oh. I've never been there. Never even heard. I got a 3.
I got a 2.
No?
You two, even growing up in Brecht, you identify that there's Brecht surrounding, like there's little small towns that signify it's Brecht. You have no idea what the pastures are. You've never even heard of these.
Does it say it's from like the pastures?
You identify that a couple of smaller towns, it's basically they draw a section of the Brechtian map, and there's a couple of towns that you recognize, but in the middle, there's a region that you've never even heard of. There's like a little place you're like, what is the pastures? You know a couple of the towns, you can get there, but you have no idea what's
I
there.
always thought they were talking about where the cows were.
Really? That's what you thought?
Yeah, I help people at farms.
Oh.
And they said the pastures. I was like, milk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a 300 gold piece reward. And then the final one shows what appears to be a woman wearing a black eye patch and a traditional kind of tricorn hat with a snarl, snaggletooth, and very curly hair. And it says, track down and return Flapjack Fran, who is hiding in the den in Silvesix. 500 gold pieces needed alive.
I really thought that one was going to rhyme. I'm not gonna lie.
Bars.
I like her look.
Pretty cool. So those are the postings. It simply just says what what little tent you have to go to cash it in. But it's an open call. It's like wherever anyone can take it. They specifically request don't take down the posting. Write it in your own journals, but let this be seen by everyone. So yes, those are 3 options of places you could go or missions you could do.
What was the location in Silvesix?
Silvesix was the den. Can you make a history check for me?
I was just gonna ask you that.
And actually make it with advantage. Because the Cirque du Cosmos is pretty close to the den.
Nat 20.
Natural 20. First nat 20 of the campaign.
Woo!
Being Cirque du Cosmos is about 100 miles out from where the den is, which obviously is a lot of, but in terms of like getting across the continent, it's not that bad. You know the den to be what is in essence a den of thieves. It is a den of bandits, thieves, crooks, people on the run. It is especially common for magic users from Brecht to harbor there, who have been prosecuted and such and persecuted. They flee there because it's just across the mountain range. The den, it's a tough place to live. A couple of the Cirque du Cosmos people have also come from the den just to get out and away from the den. But if you identify someone from the den as coming to Cirque du Cosmos, or you clock someone in the audience, you immediately send Taugen on them. You're like this, they're probably here on a mission, and it's not a good one. The den is bad.
Yeah, I'm not so sure we'd want to go there.
Why is that?
Let's just say, met some people who've come over from the den, and it's not pretty.
But it's 500 gold.
Yeah, it is. That's a lot of gold, but it's also, it's quite, it's a risk. It's a big risk.
Do you think we'd be risking our lives?
Yes.
To put it lightly, yes.
They would absolutely be risking their lives.
I don't know if 500 gold is worth our lives.
Huh. What do you think, Finland?
I was over here internalizing that question. Am I worth 500 gold? And then I hear from the rap,
Hey, Finland.
a random country's name. What do I think? What is... I don't know. I feel like a 500 gold quest would be amazing for all of us, but bringing someone back alive, you're saying it's incredibly dangerous. I've never even heard of the den. I'm probably not going to be very useful unless someone gets a cut. If you get a cut, come and tell me. I can patch you up, but I don't know, maybe one of the other ones. They all seem interesting though. One of them is to get information, and I will join her at the board.
Okay. Yes, one of them is to gain information on a missing person. You see that on the description it's Plint Freya. Plint Freya, dwarven woman.
Is there any other information on?
Other than the fact that she's like in the pasture, that's where you have to go. You have to find Plint Freya. That's the missing person.
What is the pasture?
I've literally never heard of it.
Neither have I.
But it looks like we at least know that it's in Breck.
You could get
Breck,
simply based off of the surrounding towns that identify the region. You could get to the region and maybe ask some locals where to go, but you'd have no idea what you're in store for. You would have they would have no clue about what they might be having to do or what they might be encountering.
Is there a map on the bulletin board for us to like see how far everything is?
Not for like an overall continent map, but in the Brecht, it'd be more close to the coastline. So it'd be the farthest east you can get in Brecht, basically.
Ooh.
Southeast, right? It's like along the...
Yeah, it's in the southern part of Brecht.
Gotcha.
And this is a different one from the missing person. This is the...
This is the missing person.
Oh,
the magic amulet is in the Mystic Mesa.
Oh, okay.
I helped with a wheat harvest in a town nearby this place, but I don't know if I've ever been in there.
I've never traveled that far south.
I don't know anything about Brecht, so...
I don't either. I'd be curious though.
Still
a lot of gold.
Quick question to you two. You said something about helping with people's injuries.
I did.
Do you use bandages or?
To be determined.
Okay. So, do either of you maybe use magic?
Possibly.
Ayla's kind of looks like this is a sore subject. No, not a little, but not much.
So, I think if we did do something in Brecht to try to help somebody, they wouldn't expect us to use magic to help them. So we could have surprise.
We're not supposed to.
Oh.
Who's gonna see us?
So you'd have to... okay.
Yeah, so essentially where we come from, magic is frowned upon. I'm actually surprised you guys are so vocal in talking about the fact that you can actually use magic, even you, and the small amounts of magic you
She
can.
surrounded herself in insects.
She did do that earlier. It was like a
insects?
swarm thing.
Why would you choose insects?
I think it was a defense mechanism.
They were fairies.
Oh my gosh. I thought those were insects.
But look, they have like butterfly wings.
Oh, buddy. Alright.
But yes, so those 3 bounties, those are not timed those are not bow, bow, bow. Those are not timed bounties. They are simply just there if you are so interested and you want to go and do them. They look like they've actually been there for a while. Like, this was not posted today. It's not fresh parchment. It's kind of aged parchment. It's gone through a couple of days and nights.
So we can note it down just for...
Yeah. This is basically like...
I think I will
Yeah.
note it down.
This is just if you're in that region, in that area. That might be something you want to explore.
Can you repeat the 3 again?
Yes.
Very, very shortly.
I got you. Return Flapjack Fran, who is hiding in the den. 500 gold pieces.
Okay.
Magic Amulet, taken to the Mystic Mesa. 250 gold pieces. Search for info on Plint Freya in the pastures. 300 gold pieces. And you notice whenever you read pastures again, there's a little hyphen between past and URES. It is past years.
Past years. It's really interesting. Wonder if that was intentional.
The farmers really need to differentiate between those two.
Well, it's been a while since I've checked in with my troop. I might head over there if you all are welcome to come if you'd like to cash in your flyers or.
We can sneak
right
behind the scenes.
I know a a few people. Yeah.
I want to see behind the scenes.
Okay, yeah, I'm down to go wherever.
Quick question. Is he gonna keep coming with us? The Lanog? Just
I
wondering.
cover his ears again.
Just wondering. His eyes are starting to get a little creepy.
They're unnerving.
I'm gonna stare into his eyes and see if the plushie blinks. It doesn't
Not
blink.
a single blink. You can request it to blink.
Lanog,
Yes.
can you try to blink like a real boy?
Would you write once or repeatedly forever?
Can you blink?
You see the eyes plushes go into a line, almost a Coraline-esque line, and open back up.
Was it as slow as your fingers just made it seem?
No, it was faster. Faster than that, but it was.
I'm getting really scared of it.
Would you like me to continue blinking, or just do the plushy open eyes forever thing?
You're not gonna hurt us, are you?
I cannot cast spells. No.
Okay.
That wasn't an answer.
That's
I said no. I said I cannot cast spells, comma, no. It was an
You
answer.
smother us. As we sleep.
as we're,
You're right.
As we're
It checks out.
starting to walk, I'm keeping closer tabs on him, and their distaste for him is definitely rubbing off.
It's affecting you.
So I'm getting kind of.
Is second place a curse? Who knows?
Oh, sick.
First loser.
Hey, I did good. Oh, yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah, the plushie does nothing that you don't ask it to do. The plushie is as still as an actual plushie is until you start it. It's almost an Alexa, if you will.
Is
So-
it gonna like follow him though? Like,
It is being carried. It
You're
is being carried by Drayden.
You're carrying it.
Yeah. Well, oh, wait! I sat him down. Lanog,
Yes, Drayden.
follow?
Okay. You see this plushie. It's like, whenever you're ready.
I run back and forth real quick, like 20 yards up.
He follows you. He is far slower than you. He's almost moving about like 10 feet every 6 seconds. He's slow. It's a plushie. He's kind of...
His walking speed is 10?
Yes. He's slow. It's a plushie. What do you want?
When his feet touch the ground, it's like.
No, it's like a. No, because it's like plushy. Like.
It's
It's the SpongeBob sounds.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Actually, that's actually way funnier. Yeah, you hear the little squeak because Lanog has little boots on it to simulate those boots. They had like little rubber shoes made of the plushie, and so you hear squeak, 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 squeak. So he's trying to keep up, but you're going far and you're going faster than he can.
Okay.
I'm gonna hear this in my dreams tonight.
Yeah, so we're... lead the way!
We're following you.
Hey,
Alright, go over to the Cirque de Cosmos.
Okay, do you wait for Lanog, or is the plushie's gonna be falling back as far as it
I'm
goes?
not.
I'm keeping up with Alis.
Okay.
So he's hopefully going to make his way in.
Eventually.
Whether or not I get nervous by hearing the when he gets close up behind me, because I don't know how close he's getting. If he comes up right up behind me, it's on.
It's on site.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm on edge right now.
I did not expect this like 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Which, by the way, this plushie has done nothing evil. I don't know where this is coming from.
Yeah,
It's been nothing but nights.
Yeah, I loved it, but I'm starting to get scared.
So as you approach the Cirque de Cosmos tent, it does look markedly different from the other tents. A lot of the other ones are kind of just makeshift, put it up pretty quickly because the merchants and such got here this morning or the night before, so it's nothing anything fancy. But considering that the magic from the Cirque de Cosmos is pretty much like part of their identity, I mean, you saw the flyers and such, this looks immaculate. It almost replicates the main tent from what you see in the poster. It's black and red pinstripes, and it has this opening, but you can't see through the opening. It's almost there's a veil but that's holding it all together, and you can't see what's in the tent itself. And it simply says, "Enter if you are looking for wonder," and a sign out front.
I go up and I hold open the tent door thing, whatever.
Yep.
for you guys to go first.
You three, it is what appears to be a cosmic black void you would be stepping into.
Ooh.
You see stars and such. It's almost swirling in a way. But other than that, you cannot see what's in the tent right now.
After you.
Yeah, she's right. After you.
You know what? I hear the squeaking, coming up behind us. I think I'm gonna
In the far off distance,
No way.
hundreds of feet away, but very prominent, you hear squeak, 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 squeak.
I nervously like chug the last of my coffee, find the nearest trash can, and I dive straight in there.
Say. Okay. Does anyone follow?
Yeah, that looked fun.
Do you dive in as well?
No.
Okay.
Like on the floor.
Kind of peek in, put the hand in first to see if it disappears behind it.
Your hand disappears behind it, but your hand starts feeling a little colder. Not like ice cold, but like it feels almost what would be the equivalent of air conditioning in there.
Ghosts.
Ghost.
Whatever you say.
Okay, I'll walk in.
Okay. And do you follow in, then?
Am I the only one still outside?
Aylis is still holding the tent door open, and she's... are you reacting to them in any particular way?
Yeah, I'm just like, what have I done? Why have I bringing them here? Have they never seen a magical tent before?
So you're holding the tent flap open, and if you're looking at me, you see that I'm genuinely afraid. Like genuinely afraid that I'm seeing this darkness with stars.
Hey, what's happening? What's going on?
And I just walk in.
Okay. Understood.
And I follow.
Follow behind. As you enter into this tent, as I mentioned whenever Drayden was taking his hand in, it feels a bit cooler in here. Like, it's a bit of a summer, it's not a summer day, but it's a bit hot outside. Like, the sun's coming out and such. A lot of people are starting to crowd around. It feels a remarkably lovely 68 degrees in here. A little brisk, actually, from what you were expecting. And inside, this tent looked like it was probably about 25 by 25 feet on the outside. It's massive in here. It's almost 100 by 100 in this room. It's huge.
It's dimensionally transcendental.
Correct. So basically, in this tent, there is what seems to be a assortment of curios lining the wall: crystal balls, playing cards, anything like amulets and such. It's all littered around, and on top of that, in the walls, you're starting to see there's these little white dots mimicking stars that kind of almost in a projection-esque way that's on loop, goes across the ceiling of the tent in almost a loop kind of way. So it's constantly moving. Very slow, very gentle. It's almost kind of relaxing and zen in a way. It's basically if you did a time lapse of a night sky in a way. And in the front, you see at the counter a dwarvish woman. She's like, "Oh, Aylis, you've returned. Great to see you again, love."
Hello, Grivelda. Oh, I've brought some new friends here. They were interested in learning more about the Cirque du Cosmos.
Oh my goodness, well, happy to have ya. You see what appears to be a dark-skinned dwarvish woman who's wearing, again, there's a very similar motif of this red celestial kind of wardrobe. Her hair is braided back. And then she welcomes you all. She's standing about 4'5". She says, "Welcome in. So the Cirque du Cosmos. You're interested? Where are you all from? Where are you from there, lad?"
I'm from Brett.
Brett. Oh, this must be have you ever been outside of Brett before?
I have not.
Oh, this must be a culture shock for you. Well, welcome to the Cirque du Cosmos. You liking it so far?
That's one way of putting it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. And you, what's your name, sir?
Drayden.
Oh, it's fine. This happens all the time. What's your name, lads? Oh, they're both stunned.
Good?
Stars!
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
She's kind of like on her tiptoes. What are your names?
You go first.
My name's Drayden.
Drayden, Grivelda, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And you, dear?
I'm Celeria.
Solaria.
She's like checking to make sure that Lenog plushie's not falling.
You hear nothing right now. Well, if you guys want, I'm assuming you're here because of the flyers and such. So it's 50% off for a ticket. That's going to run you 1 gold piece. That gets you a full day admission into the Cirque du Cosmos. And it doesn't expire. You can just cash it in whenever you can make it. I understand that business and things get people.
She just said 1 gold?
1 gold. And that's half off.
I thought it was 5 silver.
Oh, yes, it was 5
That's what I
silver.
thought.
That's right, you mentioned 5 silver, my bad, yes. Yes, it is 5 silver. 1 gold. Sorry, 1 gold's the full price. 5 silver. 1 gold's
I
the full.
have slide over the little deal that we got,
Yeah.
the flyer, hoping it still says the 50%.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. It's 50% off today, 20%. Yes, sorry. I'm just used to people's paying the bill. It's honestly the business.
They change it every
They
single
really
day.
do. Larian just keeps on just switching it up.
I
and
know,
all.
seriously. Can you believe it?
I don't get it.
I wouldn't be able to pay attention with all these stars either.
It's pretty mesmerizing. So yes, it's 5 silver pieces. The ticket never expires.
I'm smacking down 5 silver.
Here you go.
You guys
Here's the
won't
voucher.
regret it. You won't regret it.
The voucher is a beautiful, it's a generic looking shaped ticket. It is a matte black with red trim and the gold lettering on it. It's almost like a foil gold leaf, and it shimmers every single time you kind of twist it around. And you too, would you like a ticket as well? 5 silver?
Sure, yeah, why not?
Wonderful. I'm assuming you pay 5 silver. I'll take it, and then she gives you the ticket. And you, Finn, would you like to eventually come on down?
He's staring at the ceiling. He's looking for constellations he might recognize in the stars.
Make a perception check.
Oh, I get advantage.
Nice.
14.
14. None that you would recognize, but you do pick together that it's not really going for constellations. If the stars ever do come into a shape, it is almost in the appearance of people, and one of them, you realize, looks remarkably like Alis. You can infer that the constellations are actually kind of forming together every once in a while to mimic the looks of their actual performers in the cast right now.
I go up there and I point out, like, isn't that cool? Isn't that neat?
Garelda says, "Oh, there's me. There's me."
I love that.
Once I understand that it's more of a spectacle than accurate, my shoulders drop. Absolutely, I would love a ticket.
Wonderful.
Way
Yeah.
to go.
Alright,
All
so
right.
my per diem, and he's like counting his silver. I have enough now.
Perfect. And of course, you don't have to buy a ticket. Taugen, come out here, Taugen. And coming out from a back area of this tent, again, a thing that should not exist in this small of a tent on the outside, you see this giant 7'8" minotaur coming out. Yes, Gravelda. Oh my goodness, is that Alis?
Target.
Oh my goodness, bring it here. And then Taugen gets on one knee, gives you a big old hug.
Oh, that's a little tight.
Aloysius, who are your friends?
We just met earlier today. We were somehow made it into the Summit Stadium and the games for a moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
This is Fennin, Drayden, and Zalaria.
Fennin, Drayden, Solaria. Wonderful.
I'm just staring at him up above.
He stands right back up. And this Minotaur is not in any battle clad. Actually, he looks almost more in a traditional circus strongman uniform. Again, substituting the white pinstripe for a black pinstripe. Circus strongman. And he says, Gravelda, would you like to do a trick really quick? And Gravelda says, if you want.
Oh, you gotta watch these. They're amazing.
Okay. They know that this is not a main performance. They're not stressing themselves out now. This is basically their vacation. But basically what happens is Taugen lifts up Gravelda with one hand, does kind of pushes her up in the air. She does 2 somersaults. He catches her in his left, and then does it back up. This time she lands on his shoulders and does a little bow. That's just a little sneak peek of one of our opening acts, if you're so interested.
Graceful as always, you two.
Thank you,
Graceful as
Alis.
always.
Thank you.
So she's an acrobat, and he is some sort of a trampoline. Or, I mean, like a... You're a launch pad.
It's called a base, actually.
Yeah, a base.
Yes.
A base. That was close.
Close enough, I understand, yes.
Did you call him a tramp?
No, I didn't. I called him a trampoline.
I don't know what an Aline is, but it's pretty weird to call people tramps around here.
And Taugen looks at Gravelda. Did he call me a tramp? Gravelda says, No, dear. No, you don't have to fight anyone today. Please don't.
Please don't crush my soul.
Okay. And he looks at you. Fennin.
Of course, he can pronounce my name.
Oh, it's okay, Togen. He didn't mean anything by it.
I'm watching him.
Okay, all
Anyway, what else are you gonna do today? You guys gonna hang out more? You gonna come back to... also, again, I still owe you for that one weekend, so if you don't want to work this trip, you do not have to work.
Oh, no, I shouldn't.
Look, you made me a big solid that weekend.
Well, I guess I could use a little time off.
I've got you, Aylis. Just make sure you're here at the end of the games.
Okay.
And all will be well. Larian won't know the difference.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's kind of fun seeing all the sights and everything. So.
Plus, I have those VIP tickets you could
yeah,
join.
Yeah.
If you want.
You have VIP tickets.
I do.
Finnan, you might be a good friend.
Oh. Okay.
Is there room for me?
1, 2, 3, 4.
The ticket says you and up to 5 friends.
I can have 5, and there's only 4. So actually, yes, we would be able to. What do you want me to count the plushie? Sorry.
We are not giving the plushie.
Whenever
forever.
you say, do you count the plushie coming through the tent? Because it was a magical barrier, there was no sound. Immediately through the tent, you hear it very loudly. Squeak, 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 squeak.
I start
So
sweating.
you can absolutely take the 5th ticket. I'm so sorry, your plushie is not going to be able to attend.
I thought it said you and 5 friends.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 5 tickets?
It's you and 5 friends, so it's up to 6.
So we could take the
So,
plushie.
Grivelda, you can also join.
Oh, I have to work the tent, lad. I appreciate it.
She's got to work the tent. Okay. Oh, there you are, Lenog. You found us.
Yay.
Yes, I did. You went so fast. Oh, this is
Fine.
Lenog looks towards Grivelda and then looks back to you. May I speak to Grivelda?
Oh, Lenog, you can talk to whoever you want.
How did you know her name?
Lenog looks back at Grivelda, and then Grivelda gives a little smile. Lenog, is that you, dear? And then Lenog says, in a plushie, yes? And then Grivelda looks at you, Aylis. Lenog has been a long-time visitor of the Cirque du Cosmos. He's been here long before you even came around. It's been a couple of years, though, and she looks back at the plushie. Are you planning on coming soon, dear? Or are you planning on coming soon, dear? And Lenog says, hopefully, but after winning the games, it's been very hard to get out. And the girl's like, I understand. And then Lenog goes back to you.
Huh. Who would have thought?
Do you guys even think that they would make me give a ticket for Lenog the plushie? He's not even alive.
And you would care.
Just talk to Grivelda like it knew her.
I think that has to do with like the actual turtle person that we saw. Maybe he actually knows Grivelda. I don't think the plushie.
Lenog, how many fingers am I holding up?
4! He can see us.
He can count.
He's watching.
Do we have a spy in our midst?
Lenog is always watching.
But
Lenog, answer the next question truthfully. Oh,
It's just looking at you, not blinking.
are you just the real Lenog looking at us and speaking through a plush?
No, I'm a simulacrum of Lenog. Basically what happens is he imprints this plushie with his spirit in a way, and I am an echo of what he would be. So I have his thoughts, I have his memories and everything. I interact as though he would be here, but he's not physically here.
I'm so relieved! And I run and give him a hug because he's a good guy.
Lenog hugs you back.
Alright, so I guess Lenog is taking the 6th ticket.
I don't count. I'll just be silent.
Alright, so I guess it got one. But we would love it if you could come, Grivelda, if she could join us.
Well, Grivelda can't, but Taugen
No,
can.
I mean,
Aylis. Oh, yes,
yeah,
of course Aylis
Because
can
you're
join.
saying you
Yes.
would work for her for the week.
Yes. Taugen can go too if you want him, but also Taugen, I do need you here in case someone tries to fight us. Taugen says,
Can I go one night?
and then Grivelda says, yes. Only the first one, though.
He says, okay.
Perfect.
All right.
I'll give everyone their tickets.
Okay. So Taugen receives a ticket, and he's like,
Oh,
Those are box seats.
this is front row.
That is.
Oh my goodness, this is the greatest. Here.
he gives you your 5 silver back. Oh. Grivelda says, I'm not...
Back in my per diem pocket.
I slip Grivelda another 5.
What is that?
It's Hogan does this, and he's very happy. I appreciate that, though, Drayden. Thank you, Drayden. Thank you. You're very sweet.
I got you.
And
Thank
it's
you for the
not
show.
Of course.
it's not every day that we actually get to sit in the audience.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Of course.
it's pretty amazing.
It's quite nice. But yes, is there anything else I can do for you?
I think not.
Oh, so when it is this evening, we learned. But do these tickets tell us what time we're supposed to come back?
Well, you mean for the Cirque du Cosmos or
Yeah.
for the...
For the Cirque du Cosmos.
Oh, it's any time.
Oh,
They never expire.
Oh.
It's simply just you come to the Cirque du Cosmos, you cash it in, and you can explore.
ah.
Yeah, no, this is...
Are we doing it right now then?
Yeah,
Well,
I think we are.
dear,
Okay.
We've been doing it.
you understand, the Cirque du Cosmos is in the middle of Celestics. It's a bit of a far walk. This is not an
This is
easy
like
track.
the storefront version.
Yes, this is the traveling advertisement. This is not the actual... I appreciate you think this is the Cirque du Cosmos,
Wow,
but...
pretty it is in here.
Oh, it's gorgeous, especially at night when it's a winter eve. Oh, just you wait. Hi everyone, thank you for watching this episode of Throes of Fate D&D, the live video podcast. If you want to keep up to date with any other information or news or content, please consider following us on the socials down below. We've got TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, and also please consider following us on Patreon. We'll have behind the scenes things, little character comedy bits, and everything in between and beyond. Again, thank you so much for watching and enjoy the rest of the episode. And we are back. So our group had just come to the Cirque du Cosmos little tent. You have purchased your tickets. You have met Taugen. You have met Gravelda. And now you have your tickets for the Cirque du Cosmos for any time in the future. It's a long trek away. So right now, it's probably around 2 o'clock or so. You got a couple hours before the games begin. Where would you like to go as a group?
Friends, I am at a loss. I don't want to be the leader, but I'm happy to go wherever you guys would like to go. Maybe someone with a little more knowledge of the things to go to, perhaps?
Avis looks knowledgeable.
Oh, well, we could start, let's take a stroll over to the Malika region.
Oh, yeah. You know a lot about Malika stuff.
Sure, I know something.
All right, you guys leave the Cirque du Cosmos tent. You guys are in the Celestic Street right now. You kind of take a little dip around. You go around the south way, you go to the right, counterclockwise, and you have entered the Malika region. Is there any building in particular? You do note that the cafe there is Mary is the Morn, and you do know that Mary is the Morn closes at 3 o'clock. They are open at 5 a.m., closes at 3, so they're only open for about another hour or so.
Oh, so there's about an hour?
There's about an hour that you can go to Mary's.
All right, guys.
Everything else is open late. That's no problem, but that's the one store that closes the earliest in the entire Summit Stadium area.
So what time is it right now?
It's about 2 o'clock.
It's about 2. Okay, so it's reaching about 2 o'clock. I'm running out of steam. I just finished my last coffee. Does anyone want to pop into Mary's the Morn?
Sure.
Yeah, we can pop in.
Cool.
Okay. So you approach Mary's the Morn, and it almost looks as though it was a swamp house that's been transplanted into this area. There's a lot of fauna and such growing around it, beautiful flowers, it's all wooden, and so it's not... You two are very used to structure. You two are very used to Brechtian architecture being efficient, clean, it gets the job done, almost brutalist in a way. This is... It looks actually kind of unstable, a little rickety, but it's very natural wood, lots of flowers and insects kind of buzzing around it and such. Not like flies or anything if it's like disgusting, but more just like butterflies and ladybugs and such. It's just a bunch of fairies everywhere. It's just flying around. There's just...
Oh, there's fairies all over the place.
Yeah, there are. Now you know what they are. Hey.
I knew
But
it.
the one you pointed to is an actual bug.
They have the same wings.
Yeah, they do. You'll get
I'm
there.
never gonna get
You'll
this.
get there.
As you enter into the establishment, it just looks like a lovely little cafe, a couple of wooden tables and such. There's a few patrons kind of scattered around, but it's not very busy. Behind the counter, you see a very tall, very slender, elvish woman, and she beckons you to come closer. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mary's the Morn. It is the afternoon.
It's nice to meet you, Mary.
Oh, my name's not Mary. My name is Deirdre.
Oh, so Mary owns the place?
No, Mary as in M-E-R-R-Y. Mary as in joy. Mary is the morn, as in a joyful morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Of course.
Deirdre.
Deirdre, indeed. Yes, and what was your name, dear?
My name's Drayden. Dees.
Drayden and Deirdre. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. And the rest of you?
I'm Zalaria.
Zalaria, pleasure.
Finnan.
Philalin?
Exactly.
Understood. Philalin. Together.
Together we're flailing.
One entity. One entity. An inflatable tube man pops out of nowhere.
Lenog.
Oh, wait, he's going here.
Oh.
He's back. So it was Finnan and Alis. Wonderful. Well, welcome to There's the Morn. We do close in about an hour, but we do specialize in herbal-infused teas. We do some coffee. We also have a little bit of a wild herbal tea if you're interested in trying that as well. That is our specialty here. So is there anything I can get for you?
What is in the wild herbal tea?
It is a magically infused tea that changes depending on the day, the temperature, the time. It could be anything.
Sounds wild.
I like you, Drayden.
And does it have any caffeine in it?
Yes, it does have some
Oh,
caffeine.
it does.
It
Okay,
does.
good, because I need some caffeine right now.
Understood.
A little bit sleepy.
I will say, if you do drink some of the wild herbal tea, I will ask you to step outside before you drink it.
Why is that?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. How much is it?
2 silver.
Two silver. Okay. I'll have one.
Wonderful. Anyone else? Would you like anything to drink?
I'll have one of those wild mushroom teas. What it kind of
Wild herbal tea.
herbal tea.
Indeed.
Sorry.
Yes. Anyone else? Anything other drinks?
I was going to have one, but as soon as you said we'd have it outside, I think I'll pull it off.
Okay.
But thank you.
Of course.
I'll have a coffee and stay inside with Alis.
Understood. So we have 2 wild herbal teas and a coffee. So it's going to be 2 silver pieces from each of you, and then just 3 copper pieces from you.
Oh, all right.
Perfect.
Wait, who got copper? What?
He bought coffee. Drayden bought coffee.
Oh, no, okay.
So 2 silver, thank you. 3 copper, thank you. All right, she immediately pours, she has a little canister or so of the coffee. It's freshly steamed, it stays hot, it's a magical container. So she pours the coffee, here you go. And for you two, I'll be right back. She goes in the kitchen. It's only about 5 seconds, so she's gone. She has like a little kettle and such that's specifically for this. It's running a little low because it's near the end of the day. Like she has 1 batch, and that's it. And she brings out this 2 little teacups for you. She says, so please drink them outside and come back in and let's see what happened. And so as you look into the tea, it looks pearlescent. It is a kind of, as the ripples of the tea go from each step you take, the tea changes color slightly a bit. It's a faint pink, it's a faint blue, it's a faint red, it's a faint yellow, and then there's a meshing in between them. So you step outside. Do you take a drink?
Do we have to drink the whole thing?
Deirdre says, you can just take a sip, but the whole thing's always... Once the thing is done, it's done.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
Yeah, no, she's
Alrighty.
chugging it.
1 second.
Oh, God.
I feel it tingling in my fingers.
This is going to be for Finnan.
Uh-oh.
And this is going to be...
I'm scared.
Okay. Finnan, as you drink this tea, you feel not your fingers tingling as much. That's just more of a placebo effect in your brain. That's where you think it's going to affect you. It's actually your throat that affects you. And as you come out to speak, you realize that something's changed. You are very good, and you have this impulse of wanting to make an animal sound. Make an animal sound.
Ah.
What you hear is almost a pitch perfect recreation of what a sheep sounds like. It sounds like a sheep. Make another sound. Make another animal sound.
Oh.
You hear the perfect interpretation of whatever that animal was. I thought it was a cow, but I don't know what. Oh,
Yeah, I was kind of going for a cow.
okay.
It's a dying rhinoceros.
Okay, hold on.
You hear what sounds like the perfect cow. You have realized that you have gained the ability of almost perfect mimicry of animal sounds.
Is this a temporary effect?
This is permanent.
Can I also talk like myself?
Yeah, it doesn't affect
Holy
you.
talk.
Yeah.
Permanent.
No, you can talk as yourself as normal, but you have gained the ability of perfect mimicry of animal sounds. And you.
Finland, that was amazing.
Thank you. Still not my name.
I need you to roll me a d8,
Oh,
please.
stop. No, that makes me so scared.
This is how many eyes she gets.
She becomes a spider.
Insane. Someone help me. I'm scared.
Come on.
It's a 5.
5. When you sip this tea, your gut immediately retches.
Oh no!
It's bad.
Why
This
me?
is worse than Taco Bell. This is a lot. You take 7 points of force damage because this tea, you had almost an allergic reaction to this tea.
Why is it me?
This
What
reality
bad?
roll. So please take 7 points of damage. So as he's making these cow sheep sounds, he's going through this. He goes for a chicken next. Like he's going through the gauntlet of everything. You double over in wretched pain, and you take 7 points of damage.
Wow.
I wonder how they're doing out there.
Yeah, you two inside, you hear a cacophony of what sounds like a zoo outside, and then Zalaria just uttering out this horrible sounding scream and yelp of pain.
I knew what most of those animals were, but the last one. It eludes me.
Yeah, ooh.
It eludes me.
It eludes me. Do you two, you may re-enter into the establishment. Deirdre comes out and says, "So how was it? What happened to you?"
It's fantastic. I can speak to animals now.
"Oh, can you? Can I hear?" You two hear Finnan do this? It sounds pitch perfect. He just sounded like a chicken, and then he just sounded like an owl.
Whoa.
I was 2 different birds.
That's a foul.
True, a fowl.
On
Yeah,
you.
you're right. Play on words.
Oh,
God.
That was uncanny.
Did you? Oh, can you do the? There was one. I didn't know what it was. It sounded like a cat coughing up a hairball on a bad day. Way more vicious than that. Did you? You heard him do it, right?
Oh, wait.
You don't hear what he's saying. It is simply just white noise ringing in your ear.
Oh, that was-
And Deirdre's like, "Oh, you got one of the bad ones. Here, dear, here. Come over here." And she gives you an herbal medicine, and you do get to heal your 7 points. She's like, "That does happen sometimes. You might be allergic to one of the ingredients. I'm so sorry."
Can I get a refund?
"No, but I can give you another.
Okay,
I'll just choose a different ingredient."
I'm in.
"Okay, wonderful. Would either of you two like
Awesome.
to take a drink of it?"
After you.
I'll do it if you do it. I'll go first.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
I'll go last.
Understood. She makes a whole new batch. It takes her about 15 minutes or so. You're still just recovering. It's almost like the wind got knocked out of you. You're healed up, but it's bad. It's bad. And I think the entire time, Finnan's just making sounds, just going through the Rolodex.
I haven't actually taken a drink of the coffee yet because I've never had coffee.
Oh.
I just heard that when you come to cafes, you're supposed to
Get
get
coffee.
it. So I'm gonna walk up. I saw that you like drinking coffee. I haven't had any of this, and it feels like it magically stays hot. Would you like it? Are you
I
okay?
got another tea.
Then you can have both.
Do you want to share the coffee?
I've never actually had coffee before.
Try it. It's so good.
I take a sip of the coffee.
Yeah.
It was good. That was a grunt. Good.
Oh yeah, it's really.
It's one of the best. You can tell even just by smell alone, Zalaria, this is good coffee. This is like, if he doesn't like
good.
this, he just doesn't like coffee.
So good. What'd you think of it? Tell me.
Puts hair on your chest. That's really
Are you
good.
saying I have a hairy chest?
Bitter. Oh no, it's an expression that my dad used to say. We don't care about what he says though. Would you like this coffee?
Not if it makes me hairy.
It doesn't make you hairy. It's hold on, I'm gonna take another drink of it. Yeah, I really like coffee.
Here, give
It's
me
the
that.
best one.
You take a sip, this is some good coffee. It's not the
Oh.
best you've ever had, but this is dang good coffee. Especially after what you just went through. Yeah, you needed this.
That was a palate cleanser.
The minute
Oh.
you say that, Deirdre comes out with 3 new glasses of tea. This time, not pearlescent. It kind of just stays a light blue, maybe shifts to purple every once in a while, but it's not going to hit the full rainbow as it did. Puts the 3 dishes out. All right. Once again, I do ask, please step outside just in case, and come back in, and I'd love to see what happens.
All right, guys.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wonderful.
Same time?
Everyone's holding their breath like, all right.
Alis,
Nutmeg.
when you drink this, Alis, your mouth gets dry. This is the antithesis of a refreshing drink. It is almost as though you have not had a drink in water in days. You have. It's not going to like physically affect you, but it's just you need to complain about how dry it is right now. You have an urge to complain.
This is the driest drink I've ever had in my life. I don't think this can be considered a drink.
You want some coffee?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't think that helped. I don't know if that helped. Is this gonna last forever? I feel like my mouth is a desert. There is no water.
Trade it.
Mm-hmm.
So as you take a sip of your tea, immediately your tea glass drops because on your hands appears what appears to be golden shackles bonding you together. And where the little chains connect, there's a small little square that says, toll 5 gold pieces. And for you, Zalaria.
Oh no, dear God, I've been through so much.
I got so lucky.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was gonna be a 50-50,
Yeah.
like good or bad.
You
Good for us.
see no immediate effect.
Huh, okay.
You know something
it's the
has
worst one.
changed, but you don't know what yet.
Oh my gosh, the sense of doom that I just got when you said that.
And that's that. So yes, you hate what you just drank. He has been magically handcuffed by a golden handcuff that needs money to break out of it, and something has happened.
Something has happened.
You enter back in, and Deirdre says, I see you got that one. Unfortunate. What did you do, dear?
My mouth feels really dry, and it's awful.
Would you like some wine or some water?
Water, please.
Water. Here you go. Here's some water.
Thank you.
And you, what happened to you?
I don't feel any different.
Okay. Would you like wine or water? Just complimentary for the tea.
A little bit of wine.
A little bit of wine?
A little bit of
She
wine.
brings out a little sommelier glass, a little pour of it. And you look at it. You take a sip. It's not wine. That's water. Weird. Strange. It looks like wine, but that tastes like water. You take another sip. Water again. Theater says, is everything okay, love?
Yeah, I thought I asked for the wine and this is water.
Oh, no.
Oh, what do you mean, oh no?
Just to confirm, can you take a sip of this wine?
What's gonna happen to me?
This is just regular wine.
Oh.
Take a sip. Perfect wine. This is crisp, amazing wine.
Never-
That's wine, right? Just to confirm, that's wine?
I've never had wine before.
Oh,
You
boy.
taste an amazing assortment of flavors. It is a strong grape, and you love it. This is pretty good.
This is absolutely the most amazing thing I've ever tasted.
Okay, who here has had wine before?
I want some
I have
wine.
now
Okay,
had
take a
wine.
sip, take a
I
sip.
want to have some more.
Take a sip. That's wine, right? It's great wine.
Yeah. That's
So, I hope you didn't like wine.
Why is that?
You gained the ability of turning wine into water. Anytime you touch wine, it will be water.
You mean I can never have wine again?
Until you get someone to break this, yes.
So I can't have it through a straw
No.
and not touch it?
The moment any part of you touches wine, it becomes water.
What if she drinks water?
Oh, it just stays water.
Oh, that's water.
I heard 50% of taste is smell. So maybe if you smell it hard enough, you'll taste it.
Why do I always get the bad teas? Why?
I'm so sorry. This has been a bad day for you. Normally, someone gets at least something good.
I did.
Yeah, you got something great.
I got
There
to
you
try
go.
wine for the first time, and I can also now talk like an animal.
Yeah, but now he hoots and hollers all the time, and I don't know if we can deal with it.
It's a lot.
Oh,
It's a lot.
as a sorry for this all kind of going bad for you, Deirdre approaches you and says, I'll cover the fee. This has happened a couple times. And she puts 5 gold in your thing, and the shackles break.
Oh, thank you.
And she actually, it's like, before they go though, I'm going to take these. She takes the shackles and puts them somewhere in the back, says, just in case a rowdy customer comes back and I need them to pay. Is there anything else I can get you? We close in about 10 or so minutes. You can try the tea again if you want to roll the dice again.
Are you going to give me bad tea again?
That's your reaction, not mine, dear.
Oh boy. I don't think it's
Do you want the tea again? It worked for you. Might be lucky a second time.
I think I will take my chances having considered all of the other... I don't want dry mouth. That's like a nightmare.
That's fair. That's fair.
Is your mouth still dry? Yeah.
It's really dry. It's still
my
really
gosh.
dry. It's still
Oh.
really dry.
Do you want some saltines?
Any hardtack? Well, we're about to close in about 10 minutes, so if I can't help you anymore, again, so sorry about the bad results. Normally they're not that bad. And I hope you have a lovely day, and do come back tomorrow morning. We open at 5.
Mary is the morn.
Mary is the morning. You got it.
This morn is not merry.
To be fair, it's the afternoon. Maybe the tea in the morning's better.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Deirdre,
Of
for
course.
your hospitality.
Absolutely.
The D's.
For the tea.
Shout out to the D's.
Oh, the D's. I thought she was talking about the T's. I'm sorry.
I could be.
What?
D's. Bye.
I rush out very quickly.
As you rush out, Lanog. Squeak, squeak, squeak,
Oh, there you are.
squeak.
My boy.
Hello, Jaden.
Hello. Follow us more.
Okay.
Let's go.
Catch up with us to the next spot.
To the next spot. Where would you like to go next?
Oh, goodness.
I just need a minute if somebody else can just decide.
At least I still have this coffee.
Do you think I see this place called Sanctuary of Destinus? Maybe they can break the spell or whatever's going on to make you so dry mouth?
Yeah, sure. I'll
It's like
anything.
looks like a church.
Maybe they can fix my no wine forever.
It is a church. Maybe.
Could be. Yeah.
Let's head over.
Let's do it. Yeah. So you go clockwise back over to the Sylvastics region. Your Malika region experience, not the greatest.
Wonderful. Absolutely
I've
wonderful.
heard Finn though, beaming, a
Yeah.
beacon of joy right now. You three, Drain, you're fine. Your shackles are off. You got Lanog, you're hanging out. The girls though, rough day over in Malika, not great. You approach the Sanctuary of Destinus. You go down the main path. You're gonna go like a little offshoot, as you may notice on the map there. It's a little on the side, kind of all in its own. And as you approach, it is very Greco-Roman in its kind of architecture. It's got long white pillars and such with black trim all around. And as you enter in, you see that the inside's roughly around the same. It is pristine marble though. This is like, you can tell this is magically kept up. This is a beautiful looking kind of cathedral within Sylvastics. And a very tall elvish woman approaches you and says, "Hello everyone. I am Weaver Saint. It is a pleasure to meet you all. What can I do for you?"
Can you do anything to fix a dry mouth?
"We have water."
It was a spell of some sort.
"Did you go over to Mary's the Morn?" "Yeah." "Follow me." She takes you to the side. She whispers over to what appears to be like a human male cleric. Says like, "Take her to the back. Just do this less restoration. You'll be fine." And he does it very briefly. So while that's happening, Weaver Saint returns. "And for you three, anything I can do for you?"
I also went to Mary is the Morn, and every time I drink wine, it's water now. Anything for that?
"That's a blessing, dear."
What do you mean a blessing? I can never have wine again.
"Well, you don't need wine. There's other ales if you so need, but wine on its own, you don't need it.
But why?
It's a bad thing for you. You understand. Wine's not good for you."
Why not?
But ales are fine?
For that joke,
She said wine.
we don't normally get a lot of humor in the Sanctuary of Destinus. It's been a long time since someone's been
It's
brave
how I
enough.
cope. It's how
No,
I
I understand. She sends you the same clerics. You will allow for this time. To explain what Weaver Saint looks like a bit more, as I mentioned, tall elvish woman with jet black hair, and she appears to have on what looks as though it's almost a wedding, like a bridal dress, but just like the architecture around her, it is laced with this black trim, and it is gorgeous. It is almost a not a beacon, but it is luminescent in this light. It looks stunning. You could see this at like a regional gala, if you will. This is some pretty elegant wear. She also has a black veil covering her face. A thin black veil. It's not like you can't see anything about her. You can still see her facial reactions, but there is something covering her face. While those two are away, getting less restoration, anything I can do for you gentlemen? Any questions you may have about Destinus or anything like that?
Everything's really pretty and clean.
Oh, thank you, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
And for you?
I did have a query tonight to you. I'm supposed to be meeting somebody. Perhaps she's arrived?
What's her name?
Paladin Lightbringer.
Finnan. Yes?
Yes.
What was your name again, son?
My name's Drayden.
Drayden, pleasure. Would you mind stepping over there and talking to that person? And just for a moment, I need to talk with Finnan.
Oh, yeah. Hello, person. How are you doing today?
You're approaching some random bystander, and she said, "No, I meant the one in garb, one of our officiant."
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hello, guard person.
The guard person's like, "Hey, what's up, dude?"
Oh, saw it.
Saw it.
Saw it.
The weaver says, "He's new."
You're just saw doing that.
It's just a constant never-ending loop. You hear Lanog squeak, and he's like, "Drayden, can I saw, dude?
Saw you all you want to this guy.
Saw, dude."
He's so good at it.
Weaver Saint takes you into a side room. Finnan, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So Father Gon did warn me about you might be coming here. Just to let you know, Twilight are accepted here. That is totally fine. No worries about that. We have a prayer section all for you. How are you doing, child?
Fine. And what do you mean in terms of?
Just wondering if you've encountered anything or anything strange has happened recently. How familiar are you with Twilight? I'm not quite sure. I understand that you grew up on this, but I just wanted to check in. Is anything abnormal going on with you?
I'm making certain sounds come out of my mouth now that resemble animals. That was something new that happened recently.
Is that Mary the Morn again?
It was.
Okay. We had that a couple
But I want to
times.
hold on to this one.
That's fair. It's quite
seems
fun.
useful.
It's very fun. Just want to check in. As Father Gon said, you might be struggling with something. If not, no worries. Paladin Lightbringer, she might be coming soon, but I was informed that she might have been held up along the roads from Brecht. So, if she's not able to, let me know where you're going after the Summit Games, and then if she does come here, I'll let her know where you went, and then she'll catch up from there. So, just come back to me whenever.
Okay. And he pauses for a second. Is she all right?
Oh, she's fine. I think she must have just held up. Paladins always trying to help people and such. She may have been held up helping some town or got stuck behind some traffic. A lot of traffic coming in this go around. It's a lot of people in the sanctuary. But just want to check in on you. And if you need lodging, I can't necessarily offer it for your friends, but if you ever need lodging one night, please, you are more than welcome to stay here.
Understood. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Let's bring you back to your friends. They should be done by now.
Mm-hmm.
As you and Weaver Saint exit the side room, the Saw dudes they've actually kind of progressed into like dapping up, but different hands and in different elevations and such. They're straight broing it out. Weaver Saint comes up to them. Now, I need you to unfortunately leave him alone because he does have to do a job.
Because of him, I want to join Destinus.
Well, that was easy.
Weaver Saint's a little stunned because this is a rookie. This is a recruit who's simply doing the lowest level guard duty that they are mandatory. No one's ever converted off of this. And she says, you want to join Destinus?
You all seem like so much fun if you're just like this guy.
She looks at this recruit a little wide-eyed, well, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, my brother always talked about you guys.
Oh, who's your brother?
It doesn't matter.
Your brother you keep mentioning doesn't matter?
It's fine.
And your father is in that same boat?
I see. Understood. Privacy is everyone's right. if you would like to, obviously the games are tonight, but if you'd like to tomorrow morning, come. Obviously, Finnan is a follower of ours, so I'm sure Finnan would be happy to tell you more, and we'd love to have you in our ranks. Yes, that'd be great.
Nice.
You two have come back at this point. The mouth is no longer dry. You guarantee you get the cleric brings you a sip of wine, and you're like, is this wine? It is not great wine. It's wine they use for communion as like ceremonial purposes. But it is wine. You can taste wine again.
Bless.
Well, if there's anything I can do for you else, please let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much for coming in. Finnan, a pleasure to see you. I'll let Father God know that you are well. And Drayden, if tomorrow you really are serious about joining us, and again, she looks at the recruit side like, how in the world did this guy recruit him?
I'll be back in the morning. I go for a dap on her.
She looks at the recruit. What do I do? And then he's like, you do this. You do this. And she very gently places her hand on yours and says, dap?
I pull her in for shoulder to shoulder.
She's
2 taps on the back.
Okay. I'm gonna go. And she walks to her office chambers, and the guard says, nice.
I'll see you later, dude.
I'll see you tomorrow, dude. Yeah.
Drayden, you've decided you want to follow Destinus.
They're so much fun.
Fun. That's alright. Well, that's amazing.
You don't think they're fun? You follow them.
Wasn't really a choice per se for me, but for you, I feel. Do you know who Destinus is? Do you know the domain she presides over?
Yeah, my brother talked about it a little bit, where you understand that when you die, you go to a better plane, so you live life to the fullest that you have right now.
Exactly. That's what we believe.
Yeah.
That this life is only temporary, and that we're preparing for something bigger, something greater after this.
Mm-hmm.
We call that the long journey into night.
Do you now?
I realized that I'm pretty sure I just quoted a book title, which is like about World War II. I didn't mean to do that. I'm pretty sure I have it written down as the Eternal Journey into Night.
Yeah,
so we'll go back.
That sounds cool too.
Yeah,
I like both of
No,
those.
it's not
the Eternal Journey into Night.
That is, that's what we would call it.
It is the Eternal Journey into Night. That is correct. To confirm, yes, that is the Eternal Journey, yes.
Elie Wiesel, I'm sorry.
No, I think it sounds like a good time here. I mean, it's weird that everyone seems so, I don't know, dour. There was the one guy who was really fun.
Oh, the guard, yeah, he seems like a hoot.
Mm-hmm.
When you say hoot, by the way, unintentionally, it comes out as a perfect owl sound.
I was literally
Oh, yeah, he's a total.
Pardon me?
He's an owl? This church is awesome, dude. I didn't know he was an owl.
He's not an owl. It's from the T. You were there.
I'm gonna try to turn my head towards his.
Trying to do the 360 thing?
See if he can do it back to me.
Your head does not do a 360 like an owl. Lanog says, would you like me to be an owl head?
Oh, turn your head around a few times.
It looks hellish. Guys, it's almost as if his head detaches from his body, rotates 3 times, and then plops back on. That was fun!
Something I can never unsee.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like that, Lanog.
Oh, I won't do it again then.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Never again.
Understood.
Even if I ask. I don't know why I would.
Understood.
Okay.
You're still my guy, Adrian.
That's my boy, Lanog.
Do we have to keep him? Please.
I think he's stuck to me.
You can dismiss me at any time, but if you dismiss me, you can't get me back.
Oh.
Just in case that does happen, can I hold the ticket that you took from
Yes.
Finnan? Thank you.
Mhm.
Just if he dismisses, I don't want to lose us one of your tickets.
Smart.
Anyways, that
So that happened.
So religion. No. No. So
We can make religion out of this.
And they helped your dry mouth, and they made it so you can drink wine. These people are awesome.
the clerics here, that's kind of what we're known for. We're tools for restoration and life, I guess. So we heal people. That's what I do. I'm a healer. I'm an initiate. I recently left the monastery and was hired with a handler, and now I'm traveling a little bit. Although my handler was supposed to meet me here, and she's not here, so I'm now with you guys.
So, what now that you mentioned what brought you here, what brings the two of you to this Summit Games?
Well, I've only ever been around Brecht. I tried to help everybody I could in different towns, and one of my friends, he told me I should expand my horizons. So I came here.
Yeah, I was just out in the area exploring a bit and ran into someone with, ironically, a flyer that told me to go to the Summit Stadium, so I went to go check it out. And I met you guys, so here I am.
Flyers, they really work.
I know, literally.
That word of mouth, it goes far. But flyers?
Yeah, it was kind
Good.
of funny because it was a guy and he had like flyers sticking out like all over him. It was really strange, just a million flyers, yeah.
Boy, sounds like a weirdo.
He was something.
What do you know?
So you guys know at this point, after the whole Destins thing, getting cured and such, it's getting to around 5 o'clock or so. You can get there early, but you have VIP tickets, so you can kind of sneak in at the time. I'd probably say you have time for one more location, and then it's time for the first fights. A couple things you will know just by being around. You will know that if you want to place bets on the fights, you would go to the Bounty and the Barrel. That's the Sylvestic's Tavern. Other than that, her Royal Jewels is a jewelry shop. The Bark of Baron is the tree that's devoted to the god Baron. And there's a couple other areas that if you have any questions about, I can give you. You guys have there's almost like a brochure kind of thing that gives you details about each location. So if there's any questions about the locations, let me know and I can give you a brief description.
Alice, you probably know more about this than I do. The tournament games, are we supposed to choose winners? Are we supposed to choose our favorite person, or do we just observe? Are we rooting?
Yeah, I think. Actually, I don't know.
You would know that you've been around, you've heard Summit Games. They are pretty sheltered. You're the only one that would pretty much know how this would kind of work in some capacity, just because of the osmosis of all these people coming in. You would know that oftentimes it is a very regional pride thing, but there are favorites. People will have their favorite kind of contestants and such, but in general, it's you're rooting for whatever region you're from. So if you're from Sylvestics, you're looking for the Sylvestic fighters to win. But maybe from Sylvestics, you're man, that mage from Sylvestics, he's my guy. I hope he makes it the farthest. But as long as someone makes it that far, it's kind of similar to in international competitions where there might be multiple USA runners or something like that. But you might want to have Noah Lyles might be your favorite. They're still all the team. Yeah, you know what's up. So you're still rooting for whatever region you're from, but there might be this individual competitor yes, that's what I really want to win. Ditto.
That.
Perfect.
You said we have the brochures, right?
Yes.
Well, if you're trying to root for somebody, it says we could place bets on them. In the brochure here.
Like gamble.
Yeah, gambling. It's fun sometimes, but you can lose all your money.
You gambled?
Yeah, to see how much wheat we could get one day. It was a farm.
No, I
That
got it.
happens. Sometimes we gamble.
How did it pan out?
I got the most.
Okay.
Well, you want to try your luck today?
Yeah, I have 11 gold. I have 10 gold and 5 silver. I can use 10 gold though.
Yeah. Maybe don't spend it all, but we could check it out.
Okay. Are you guys gonna place bets?
I'd place some bets. Yeah.
Have you placed one before?
Probably. Yeah. We've down at the circus. We've had a couple of just internal bets, but nothing like this. Seems pretty fun.
I don't know. I feel like my luck's kind of bad today, but what the heck?
Alrighty. So you make it over to the Bounty in the Barrel, and the Bounty in the Barrel, as you enter the establishment, is a very pirate-themed, almost saloon-esque, where it's very rambunctious, lots of gambling is going on the tables and such, but right now, it is a bunch of bookies and a giant chalkboard of all the listed bets of like, all right, everyone, get your bets in only an hour before the games begin. If you don't get them in now, you cannot bet on the first round. Understood. Everyone, get your bets in. Do you, any of you approach a bookie?
I'm following the group. If they approach a bookie, I am approaching a bookie.
Understood. You guys approach a bookie?
Yeah, and I want to know if I know anything about any Malika or Sylvessics.
Go ahead and roll me a, let's go with a history check.
No.
No?
Yeah, that's not looking good. 7.
7. You don't really know much. While you've heard about these games and such, and you have a couple of people in the circus that like talk about it, you've never really listened in on it. Again, the only thing you know is that Lanog was the former winner. That's it. But yeah, so does anyone want to place any bets?
Yeah, I guess I'll do 5 gold on Stonexia.
Stonexia. Okay. 5 gold on Stonexia, 5 gold on Stonexia. Wonderful. Anyone else? Any other bets?
What is the return on these bets?
Yes. You see on the board, it is if your contestant makes top 8. So how it works is that there's two fighters from each region will make it to the next round, and then there's 2 wild cards. Basically, the next 2 performing fighters from any of the region. So if it's 2 from Malachi, if those 2 are the top fighters, then those are the ones that make it in. It could be 1 from Sylvessics, 1 from Brecht, stuff like that. So it's only going to be 8 people in that next round. So if they make top 8, you get 3 times your bet. If they make top 4, you get 5 times your bet. If they make the championship, 10 times your bet. And if they are the winner, 24 times the bet, because it's how many contestants are in the competition.
I'll put 5 down on Lionel.
5 down on Lionel, understood. Alright.
Draven, you said 5 down on Lionel?
On Lionel, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Brecht. Do you know anything about any of the other, or why are you choosing Lionel?
Make a history roll for me, please.
9.
9. You know what you know about Lionel.
He sounds strong because his name sounds like a lion. So I figured he might do well.
Alright. I'd like to place I'm going to place 2 bets.
Okay. That is allowed.
I'm going to place 5 gold pieces on Flemestra.
Flemestra, sure.
And 5 gold pieces on Hotshot, the Goblin Gunslinger.
Hotshot, the Goblin Gunslinger. Understood. The bets are placed. And you there, would you like to place a bet as well? Any bet?
Yes, our members of the anybody can place a bet.
Anybody can place a bet on anybody. Any of those 24 fighters.
And he's like contemplating whether or not he's looking around to see if he sees any other followers. There's no one else in here wearing.
No one dressed in Destinus garbs. There are Brechtians here. It's not illegal in Brecht to gamble. That's gambling across Meira is totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
Or Meira is totally fine. But
this is more of a monastery thing that I'm not allowed to have rules in the monastery.
Correct.
But
you don't see anyone from Destinus.
And I nudge Alice. Can you help me place a bet?
Yeah. What?
There's a cleric that I wanted to place a bet on.
In what region?
Sylvessics, that one right there.
Zenith?
Yes,
Zenith?
that one.
Yeah.
And I can just place a bet, and it's
just walk. You
is
walk
it gonna
right
come back to me?
If you win, yeah, you can get a lot of gold.
All right, if everyone else is doing it, I'll do it. I'll
Yeah,
do
it's okay.
5 gold on the elf cleric.
GPA on Zenith. Okay.
And then does anything from Brecht jump out at me at all?
I'm gonna say, considering you're so sheltered, probably not. You probably heard these names in some passing, but considering you're from a monastery, you never really went into a city. So their fighters, like, they're not very well-known fighters. None of them represent Destinus. None of them are Destinus, like, legends or anything like that. They might follow Destinus, but they're not fighting in the name of Destinus. So you'd have never really encountered them.
Hey, Drayden.
Mm-hmm.
How did you pick from where we're from?
I chose Lionel.
Is he the strongest one?
He's probably pretty strong.
Are we allowed to bet for the same person? Does that mean we'd both win? We would share?
I think we both win because a lot of people are going to be putting their money in the pot. So if they don't get anything back, then we would still be able to share the winnings because we won.
Are you okay with that? I don't know who.
I think we
I've
both
never
get the same
placed a.
amount.
The bookie comes
That'll
up.
be fine.
Have you never betted before?
I've not.
Okay, if you two place 2 separate bets, you can both win. That's fine. It's not a competition thing. You can place the same bet and you both win. If you place the same bet and you both lose, you get your money back.
Okay, well, I'll choose who he. I'll have what he's having.
And who'd you choose?
I chose Lionel.
Lionel. How much money?
5 gold.
Give me 5 gold pieces now.
I could. Okay.
Perfect.
Oh,
Stashes it away. He writes a little note, a little voucher. All of you receive vouchers for each of your bets. You have this voucher right now. You cash this in if Lionel wins. If he doesn't win, rip it up. It's worthless.
Perfect.
I feel a little shuffling in a little movement in one of my pouches, and I look in there and I say, "Oh my gosh, I forgot you were in there!" And I pull out a mini earth elemental, in the shape of a rock, and there's a little bit of like green paint on it, and it has 2 arms, 2 legs, and like little eyes. And I said, "Hey, little guy, how are you doing?"
All it does is it looks up to you and blinks twice, and then just plops in your palm.
And I go down and say, "Do you want to make a bet? I'll give you a gold piece. You can make a bet."
It's just looking at you. It has no comprehension of what you're saying.
Well, I'm gonna throw one in there for this little guy anyway.
Okay.
We're gonna go for the Minotaur Barbarian.
Alrighty, so
One
you
more
have,
gold
you have
piece.
a 1 gold piece on the Minotaur Barbarian. Understood. 1 GP on, and that's going to be...
Able.
Thank you.
Able.
Perfect. Alright. Alright, everybody! Alright! At this point, you guys have been waiting in line and such. It's like, the games are about to get... Now get out, because I've got to go watch the games. Get out! And so at this point, it's about 6 o'clock. It's about to be games time. Do you guys head over?
Are we ready, friends? We've got these box seats. We've got forged pups, I'm sure, waiting for us.
Forge Pops!
Mm-hmm. And probably wine.
I'm ready for a show and some wine.
Yeah, me
Sounds
too.
nice.
So,
Alrighty. You guys know that how the schedule works is that the first night and then the first day is split up basically into halves. So the first night's going to be the Malika region. Second morning is going to be Brecht, and then the second night is going to be Sylvesix. And then the winners of all those will be taken into place. And then the top 8 and top 4 rounds will be the next day, and then the final day is just going to be the championship. So tonight is going to be all about the Malika fights. You enter into the stadium. So your box seats are actually kind of in a neutral zone section. For the VIPs and such, it's a place where a lot of diplomats and such kind of intermingle. It's not as divided by region. But as opposed to the opening ceremony, this stadium, it is a straight divide of who is wearing what colors representing the region. In the Sylvesix region, it is crimson red everywhere. It is a sea of red, a crimson tide, if you will. In the Brechtian region, you see a sea of what's almost like a beige or a yellow and such. And then in Malika, it is a lot of green, a lot of wood and such, some dark blues and such. It is a beautiful kind of sea foam looking stadium. And even though tonight is just the Malika region, it being the first night, everyone's super excited. You all take your seats. These are nice seats. And when I mean front row, you are section A, row 1. You are literally, you could jump over and like be in the stadium. You would be right there. It is pristine seats. And as you sit down, you get ready. You go get some forged dogs, of course. I'm not going to say you cost anything. That's fine. At this point, it's opening night. They're giving away
the box seats.
They specifically don't come with the box seats, but you know, some diplomats around you are like, a diplomat around you, in fact, goes, forged dogs for everyone. Forged pups, sorry, whatever. I got there eventually. Forged pups for everyone. I was like, and you guys are sitting down. You're watching the first fight. The first fight is going to be between, let's see, the first fight is between Stonexia and Elish, actually. So already some money on the line. You're getting a little invested in this. And then behind you, Alis, make a perception check, please.
20, not...
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Ooh, second. This could be something.
Has a forge pub.
Okay. You feel someone slip something into your back pocket. And as you pull it out, you turn around and you look at who this is. They're hidden behind a mask. They are cloaked in black. And this person says, "Meet me in the ballroom tomorrow at dusk. I will be in the evergreen mask." You recognize this voice. In the deep recesses of your mind, this is someone from your past you know. Someone who is very important to you. It was the wizard's apprentice, Dalen. You open this envelope. Already Dalen's gone. He has basically just vanished. You can tell that he has dimension doored out. You know his capabilities. He's gone.
I couldn't even say. I was just
No. You read this. 1 second. You and your party are invited. Please join us at the Merchant's Manor tomorrow evening for the Masquerade Moon Ball. Make sure to wear your finest attire. Food and drink will be fully provided by our gracious donors. No entry is permitted if you are not wearing a mask. Lady Meira Hawthorne. You recognize Lady Meira Hawthorne to be the daughter of the Grand Baron of all of Sylvessex. Do you share it with your team?
I'm just sitting there, like, staring at this letter, like, not even really reading the letter. I'm just, like, looking and, like, thinking about, like, what had just happened. I tried to look around again and see if I can see him again. And
nowhere in sight. You three, while you're eating your forge pups, you notice Alis is really shook. Well, the fight's begun. Nothing crazy's happened yet. You look over at Alis and you're like, "That's weird."
Alis, are you all right? Are you just nervous for your champion?
yeah, I'm. Yeah, it's an exciting match here, and just realizing that there's a lot of gold on the line. We were invited to a ball, and I hand it over.
We were.
You read the same message. You see, for you three though, Lady Meira Hawthorne means nothing. You're like, just some fancy lady. Cool.
Do we have to get our own masks?
I'm
assuming we'll have to.
I guess we'll have to find some.
And fine attire. Guys,
But they have food and drink.
I've been wearing these robes since I was 10 years old.
Yeah, mine could use a little bit of a dusting off as well.
Yeah.
Do you think this will work? I have a piece of fabric that I took off my jacket, wrapped around my head, and I cut 2 holes in it for my eyes.
Oh boy.
Lanog sees you do that and immediately finds like a little bit of fabric on the floor and does the same thing. He says, "I could be just with you.
We have masks. Look at us.
We're masked up."
He looks like a ninja turtle.
I guess that'll work.
I'm gonna call you Michelangelo from now on with that on.
Can I call you Donatello?
Yeah.
Donatello?
I'll be Dre Donatello.
The fight goes on, and you have been invited to the Moon Masquerade Ball. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Plot thickens.
Dun 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 dun.
So who won the first fight? Oh, we don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know yet. That'll be resolved. That'll be resolved. Don't worry. Don't worry.
This time.
No death. Thank you all for watching and listening, and have a lovely night. Boop.